Hello everyone, my name is Evan and I am so happy to report that we are in week 1 of the new collaboration with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is the Fuse News episode 255. We have a ton to talk about today, and before we get into everything related to the Witcher collaboration, let's talk about the new video that launched on the channel over the weekend. It is the free-to-play starter guide to the Punisher's Crypt, specifically the Abyss Hard Floor. And in it, I am so proud to present to you VWD, Vampires Walking Dogs. The spirit of the Trick Room team lives on here. We got Ergar, Verd, and a bunch of good boys just powering through an ancient dungeon together. Surprisingly wholesome and efficient. If you haven't gotten a chance to check that out yet, I'll have it linked at the end. Like I foreshadowed at the top of the show, we are in week 1 of the collaboration with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. 4 new characters have joined the Sky Islands. We've got Geralt, the legendary Witcher, wielder of the Silver Sword. We have his adoptive daughter, Ciri, also a protagonist of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Yennefer, the charming and powerful sorceress, and Triss. And there are so many ways for you to engage with this collaboration. First of all, it's paired with 5 events that are all live in the events page at once. As you're farming, obtaining and spending crystals, etc., you're going to be collecting Witcher tokens. And at certain milestones, you'll unlock different parts of each event. One such milestone to look forward to is Water Geralt, who comes equipped with a fully kitted out set of fatal blade runes. That means that they are fully plus 15s. And that's awesome. He's a super cool monster who seems pretty geared up for PvE. You can bring him into giants and dragons and do just fine since he can reduce attack bar, and he has max HP scaling damage on his 3rd skill. But what's really cool is the defense break on the AoE 3 hitting skill on his skill 2. But his skill 2 is super useful in clearing out the waves leading to the boss. You can defense break folks and control their attack bars. And when you summon collaboration units, you're gonna want to skill them up, and that's where the Skill Lab event comes into play. You can use Witcher tokens that you've accumulated in the background to fully, let me say that again, fully skill up one of your collaboration units. And that's true for a NAV 5 and a NAV 4. But that's not the only thing that you can spend your Witcher tokens on. In the shop event, you can buy Devilmon, you can get scrolls, and you can also get those rune set fix items that set what runes drop in dungeons for a given amount of time. There's a lot in that event, and I don't have the kind of time to go through every single one, so you're gonna wanna check that out for yourself. That one's already in game. Actually, all of these are in game. Gwent has also followed the Witcher characters to the Sky Island, and while you're playing, you can earn scrolls in the background in the 4th event accompanying the collaboration. And if you haven't played Gwent yet, please do so. It is so much fun, and there was clearly so much love and attention to detail put into every single one of these cards. And the flavor text is just a blessing. I mean, look at marbles, for instance. And the 5th and final event accompanying the Witcher collaboration is the bonus Mystical Scroll event. This is the same one that we've seen a few times now, where after summoning 10 Mystical Scrolls, you'll get 1 back. So you'll get even more mileage out of your scrolls while trying to summon for the new units. And I haven't even talked about the collaboration dungeon that's making a return, which is some of my favorite content considering I'm a roguelike fan. And then you can also get specific Witcher-themed emotes through the event. There's a lot to do, so if you haven't checked out everything there is to see about the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt collaboration, do some exploring. The next season of the Americas Summit is upon us. If you're participating in the Americas Summit this season, look out every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time for Latin America and 6 p.m. Pacific time for North America. There will be a Goodwill lobby opened up, and you'll be given an hour to rack up as many wins as humanly possible. And the 4 highest scoring from each lobby will be invited to the monthly trials in February, March, and April. Those 8 players are going to play online in a tournament setting. We'll repeat this whole process for March and April, and then at the end of that month, we'll invite the top 4 to LA for the finals. Have fun playing in this season of the Americas Summit, and for any updates that come up, you know I'll bring them to you here. So let's talk meetups. You remember how I told you that we're going to 10 cities for 10 years in 2024? Well, I've got a couple updates for that. For the 3-month forecast, there will be Summoners War meetups in Seattle, Washington, Houston, Texas, and then Reston, Virginia in February, March, and April, respectively. So if you're in or around the area, be sure to stop by, hang out with fellow Summoners War fans around for the 10th anniversary. On our streams this week, on Wednesday, Stoic joined me to theorycraft with the new Witcher 3 collab units, and we also played some RTA. And while we were in there, he got to show me some cool synergy with the Dark Undyne. Check this out. Oh, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know.
He had no clue this was happening, Evan.
The balance patch essentially gave Leo Ragdoll owners a Hall of Heroes Viva Chill. And that's crazy. That might be the wildest sentence I've ever said on the Fuse News. It was incredibly hyped to watch, and there was a great showcase of it in the last couple games of that stream. And on the last stream of the week, that is at 11 a.m. Pacific time if you're watching at the time of release, I'm going to be going through some of the Witcher Collab content, such as the collaboration dungeon, and I'll be playing some RTA. If you'd like to come by and hang out or ask questions about your account, I'd be happy to help. You know when and where, because I just told you when, and where is right there. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Summoner's War. My name is Come To Us Evan. Do you like the way that I stopped the intro right as it was talking about the stream that we're in right now? It's a beautiful day today, guys, both in real life and in Summoner's War, actually. Anyone else think Evan would look good in it? What the? Genesis Prime, what the? Well, thank you. I'm flattered. Frostblade, what's up? I also see Villasync over there, and I saw on YouTube Will came back because of this update. Dude, this camera needs to, like, be slightly more, like, because I'm going to be hanging out over here. I'm going to be hanging out, like, right around here. So if it's cutting me off, that's not going great. It's good to see you, Frostblade. Villasync said, I got Geralt from the... Geralt? That sounds like Gerald from Riverside. I got Geralt of Rivia from the event, then several 4 stars from Mysticals. Dude, I'm hoping that's going to be me today, chat. Because I actually have some scrolls. Today on stream, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be theory crafting with the new monsters. And I'd also love to maybe review replays if you guys have taken them into RTA just yet. I did a little bit of that with Stoic on Wednesday, and it was really fun. So I'd love to continue that. Thanks for the LD5 come to us. You're welcome, Frost. What did you get? I mean, I know because I sent it to you, but tell chat. Owl, don't give a hoot, says, let's go. Hey there, Evan. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you. It's been a really nice day so far today, guys. And you know what else is going to be a really good day specifically? February 24th. A new meetup is coming to you. It's going to be in Seattle, Washington. It's going to be in Seattle at Tabletop Village. And you can use command meetup to check that out. If you think that you can be in or around the area, you can register to attend. It's going to be a smaller meetup hosted by JMac. It'll be really cool. Motive, what's going on? Oh, I'm in Seattle. Tanner, you should definitely use command meetup. Actually, you should definitely use command meetup to scope that out. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let me throw some monsters away real quick. Let me selfishly summon, and then maybe we could scope out some. Actually, not her, not Yennefer. Yennefer stays on the island. It's Daddy Evan. Stellars, y'all are on one today. Vikram says, I'm playing from SW Beta 3.5K days, no LD5. Dude, I have one LD5. I've been playing since 2017. I have one. Maybe I'll get a new one. Maybe I'll get a new one today. Okay. Let's summon one scroll and then we'll do a couple 10 times. I bought the Preem Pack 2s. And I believe in the dream. I got the light Yennefer, who is a 4-star. Let's see what happens. But even if I don't get anything, I'm still having a lovely day. It's going to be real cool. I was building a new MTG deck last night. I've got some friends coming over tonight for MTG night, and I'm going to be playing a new commander. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll probably finish that up after work today in the hour before they come over. Okay, we got one more 10 times. Give Evan LD5. Dude, Frostblade, thank you so much. That's very sweet. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you. Honestly, what I want Chakra. I want the Wind Indra. I think I've told you guys this before, but I'm just on a constant mission to try. I want to get that monster because he looks like a Super Saiyan 2. I would also love, like, one of the LD5s from the collab. Like, the light Geralt looks so awesome. Clark, what's going on? Clark Gustafsson. Dude, I really tried on that last. Oh, that seemed like a lot for CN. There was like screen shake and everything. Hello, funny guy. Thank you, Johnny. I assume I'm funny guy. I appreciate that. Oh. Hello, Ren. Oh, okay. Okay. Whatever. That's not Geralt, but I'll take it. Well, sweet. Okay. Dang, that makes me not want to summon these. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Quick, Run. We gotta lock him. Quick. Oh, I don't have enough to awaken him. That's okay. That's all right. We'll save the essences. I'll make some more later. Guys, do we do the LD scrolls? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Do we do the LDs? Like, how do we feel in that close proximity to a Nat 5? That's a superstition. Let's go. Who cares? We do them. We do them. Who cares? We ball. Let's go. Elven Ranger. I feel like I'm back at the start of the game. That was like very retro. It's a very retro thing to pull from a scroll. It's like super old school. I sense a Laura from those. Yanni, you believed way more than I did. Thank you. Is there anything else? Oh, it's me. It's us. That's us right now. Is there anything else that I can grab from these events real quick? Let's just see. I got two dice available. Let's see if we can roll a couple mystical scrolls real quick. While you guys hop in chat channel 10 and start sharing some replays, I would love to see what you guys have done so far. Or if you need tips or anything. I like your monster, says Gibbs. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I like my monsters too. Oh, look at this. It's almost like it was foreshadowed. Ren's in the event banner. Well, not love. What Gibbs, what do you mean? I don't know anymore. I could also play some RTA, which I would love to do. I would love that. Mad Havoc, welcome to the chat. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Are y'all loving the collab or what? Because this is probably my favorite collaboration we've ever had. I loved Gwent. Gwent is so fun. Have you guys played Gwent already? Oh, Disc Golf Ginger just summoned Dark Siri. Let's go. Congratulations. Dude, people are loving her for guilds. What are your Nat 5 options so far? Nothing new, unfortunately. Nothing new. Nope, Gwent is, dude. Gwent is really fun. Fast licks. What's up, dude? Oh, I have not been collecting these, apparently. Was really fun. Really used my brain. I know, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. Mad Havoc says, all I've gotten so far is Fire Geralt. Fire Geralt is a great one to get. He's so cool, dude. The control on that character is absolutely insane. Like, hold on. People are comparing him to Rika, which is definitely very true. Attacks all enemies 3 times with each hit. Puts a dot on for 2 turns. And then anytime that they're attacked with dots, it stuns them. That's actually gnarly. I love the quality of these characters right out of the box. I know we talked about this a little bit on Wednesday, but like I'm just gonna say it again. Like it is so good. Sure thing, Gibbs. Let me know. Man, I got 4 Geralts. Congratulations, Motive. That's more than I got. I have not summoned one so far, and I'm trying to see if there's like something I can get instead, but I guess not. How do you recommend I ruin my Fire Tryst? I can't decide between HP or damage. Chat, let's look at this. I've never heard Evan say gnarly. Well, you're welcome for that. Okay, guys, let's talk about the Fire Tryst real quick because we're trying to help. We're trying to help Clark see how they can ruin it, and we can see what other people are doing as well. Attacks all enemies to reset their attack bar. Additionally, the attack leaves a branding effect. This is the one that was revealed in the dev note, I think. And 2-turn brand increases the chance of landing glancing hit for 2 turns. Attacks the enemy to stun for 1 turn within. This seems kind of like a more control option to me. I would like her ruined a little tankier, a little faster, but that's just me. Hey yo, Zoe saw. Is it? Hey yo. Gibbs says, I play every day. I'm addicted. That's great. That was a lot of caps. Let's go. Let's go, Gibbs. I got the choice between Fire Geralt and Sonya from A Blessing. Chose Sonya, but would like Fire Geralt too. That's a really tough choice, to be honest. I actually do. I endorse that choice purely because we have like the data to back up how good Sonya is. Like Fire Geralt, clearly awesome, but very limited sample size right now. So it's like, you know, you'll hopefully get him again. Though with that said, if you're a really big Witcher fan, you probably should take the Witcher characters as they appear now. Because as you know, right, these characters, you're not always going to be able to get Geralt. You're not always going to be able to get Triss. Eventually, you'll get the Summoner's War equivalent.
Yeah, exactly, Kanagi. Exactly. So Tyler on YouTube says that they ruined Fire Triss on speed, crit damage, HP. I don't know what her modifiers look like, actually. So maybe we could go take a look and see what folks are doing on RTA real fast. Let's see if folks are using her. Oh, P3. Oh, man, they're going to get cut. Unless they're probably banning the Hagang. If they ban the Hagang, then we're going to get a good showing. Let's see. Summoner's War is #1 for me. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, good. Now they got an attack buffed Ciara on their team too. That's pretty fun. Oh, that didn't last long. Come on, Triss. We need Triss to just do anything. I don't think Triss is gonna do anything. All right, that's not gonna happen. Let's try this one. Let's see what did they have going on? Oh no, this Sonya is gonna snipe somebody again. Evan, my guildie pulled Light Triss a couple days ago. How are y'all getting this? Man, so many people are getting these LD collab units. Well, actually, I got an LD collab unit too, but it's Light Yennefer, and I'm unsure of how to evaluate her. I'd say that she's extremely situational, but it's situational in a sense that you can't really control. So I'm a little unsure about that. I'm a little unsure about her at the time of streaming. What are your guys' evaluations of her? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Okay, here's the firewall. Puts the brand on and the glancing. I don't know if that's a damage build, though. I couldn't tell if that was a damage build. She didn't really contribute a whole lot there. How to use the Light Triss? How to use Light Triss? Evan, got us any sneak peeks of upcoming events from the chat? Dude, don't tempt me, Frost, because honestly, like, so it was very hard to stay quiet about this collaboration. I really like The Witcher, and I think this is the strongest collab that we've had yet. If the enemy takes damage from dots, when it's, oh yeah. So this is the one that makes your dots AoE. Yeah, this is the one that makes your dots AoE. Let's go look and see if there are replays of this. Light Triss. Okay, hold on. No way they brought Sath. What the heck, dude? No way they brought Sath. This is so goated. Wait. Eileen Johnson. What's going on? Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, very situational, Kanagi. Extremely. But you can't control the situation. That's the part I don't love about the Light Yennefer yet. Okay, wait. Dots cleave. Check this out. No, no, they're so slow. Oh, man. That's a bummer. Oh, no. It's over. But, hold on. We hold out. All right, we don't hold. It's over. That was so good, though, dude. Bringing Sath into this is so smart, but I'm still laughing. I know. Like, that was such a cute idea. So this one uses Tomoe, and something that I'm surprised about is that after reviewing all the monsters that were released with the collaboration, or rather, I should say, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that there are monsters that are great in tandem with the characters released in the collaboration. So like Tomoe, and I talked about Chiwu. So like setup units, like AoE strip options, because there's a lot of control in this release. And then Tomoe to spread debuffs. Like there's a lot of really good units. So if you happen to have like a Tomoe, odds are you're gonna have a pretty solid comp with some of these new monsters. Yeah, Tomoe's crazy. How are you, Evan? Have you heard of any issues with clearing the floor 100 of TOA hard since the update? No, I have not. I cleared it post-update. I believe I cleared it post-update, but... Oh, look at that. So you can see the dots being AoE. What's being experienced, Eileen? I would love to know something crazy, Gibbs. Please tell me. Okay, so this was cool. They lost, but I did notice something that I didn't realize, and I think I underevaluated the Light Triss, actually. I think I actually underevaluated her, because you know what? The whole time I'm thinking as if only one monster has dots on him. If one enemy has dots on, and then they take a turn, right? And it's like, okay, so what? You're doing like 5%. You're doing half. You're doing half of the damage to the other monsters. It's like, whatever. Where that gets really cool is where other monsters, when you have dots stacked up on other people. Let's see if we can find someone who's bringing it like with a Rika or something else that like brings dots. Oh, there we go. If only I could see. I wish I could see who won. I wish I could see if they won or not. I have Asima. Yes. No, for real. Like Stellars. That's the situation that I want to see this monster in. Here we go. We got kind of a good one. We got kind of a good one potentially here. Okay, we got the strip. Unfortunately, did not get a lot of triggers off that. Oh, no. Dude, under-evaluating the Light Triss. Did not stack Oblivion on her. Check this out. Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. Well, it just killed her. Fire Totem would be great with her. Yes, dude, the Fire Totem would be really good. Again, like a Chiwu. Like a Chiwu, something to set it up. I like the idea of the Tomoe. All those would be great. What's the name of this song? Was it the one before or the current one, Clark? If it's the current one, it's called Summertime Voodoo. But if it's the one before it, it's called Human Animation. It's like human mixed with animation. I like this one. We don't gatekeep. We don't gatekeep the songs. Yo, okay, hold on. But now that we've seen, have you guys seen how crazy the Light Siri is? We watched a couple replays of her last time, but now there's a much bigger sample size available. And this unit is absolutely baffling, to be honest. Like, she is like kind of crazy. Oh, that's the first time that I've seen one of the Twin Angels in a replay where you see 2 rows of skills. Dude. Someone said, what's her skill set? Frost on YouTube asked what her skill set is. Dude. That's amazing. Her skill set is that she attacks additionally on her turn, and she stacks up speed. So she's kind of like a Narsha, actually. She's basically like a second Narsha. Oops. So after attacking the enemy on your turn, she attacks additionally to deal damage that increases as the target's HP status decreases, and she boosts her attack speed by 20, so up to 200. How nuts is that? Actually crazy. That's actually insane. Scarecrow. Scarecrow shared one with the Fire Triss. Let's give this a watch. Also, chat, you can use command new survey to fill out the survey, or you can follow that. You can follow that link. You can follow that link that I just posted in chat. That's me. Yanni, I don't want to be delusional, but I'm pretty sure the last monster in the 10x10 event banner is a dark monster. Any incoming free LT5, Evan? Come on, spill the beans. Sorry, dude, I don't leak any. I don't leak. I've actually got a pretty good track record when it comes to not leaking stuff. I leaked one thing one time, and it was so minor that it's like, dude, it's like, it didn't even matter. It was like one thing, like one drop of water. This is a pretty convincing game with the Fire Triss, by the way. I call me Andy's. I'm an avid leaker myself. I don't leak. Everything's steady in here. All my pipes are sealed. I don't. Winking 2 times should be good. Guys, I'm sorry. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I can't. Guys, I want to play. I want to play RTA. Okay, so let's go. I want to look at one more. What character from the collaboration should we look up next? I'm going to look up Light Geralt in the meantime. Oh, Tom Bob's. I think Tom Bob's lost this one. Let's see if I think they won this one. Oh, my pipes are sealed in 2024. Now, this monster is so cool. So if he has three or more stacks on him, he can ignore the cooldown time on his skill too. Oh, he's dead though. Oh, he ain't dead. We're good. Evan, rules are meant to be broken. I'm not gonna be the one. This is my job. This is my job. This guy's gonna get roasted. I thought he won this one. Oh, things are looking good. Things are looking good. AoE Death Break. Right when we thought that it was over. We got the AoE. This guy knows how dangerous the Geralt is. He knows. Dude, I love that there's no patience for the Geralt. Because if you've seen this monster pop off, you know that it's actually ridiculous. Every single turn, it's a 3-hit AoE, reduce attack bar, and defense break. That's pretty crazy. So I think he wins. He wins this, but not with units that we want to see, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can find someone else. This looks fast. This looks like it's part of a cleave. Yanni, I have not given an answer in any direct. I'm not. Stop making it sound like I leaked something by not. Alan P. Hi, I'm Brazilian. Salve. Salve, Alan. Tudo beleza, lindão? The price of the product here is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Desculpa. Desculpa. But it wasn't me that set those prices. It's not me. Wait, I wasn't watching. How did that go? I wasn't watching. Did our guy win or lose? Sorry, chat. I wasn't watching that. I didn't. Oh, okay. There's the whirl. Nice. There's the whirl again because he can ignore the cooldown. Oh my god, this is the coolest collab yet. I gotta tell you, like, it's awesome. Obrigado. Obrigado, Mateus. Stop. That's so sweet. That's so nice, Alan. Somehow a lot of the Witcher collaboration elements are hard to distinguish, says Bear. Yeah, it kind of can get complicated when it comes to changing the colors of characters that belong to another IP. Like, there's a bunch of stuff, like, behind the scenes that kind of contributes to decisions like that. That's why Summoner's War is lucky, because it's like, if there is that sort of thing happening behind the scenes, you can always tell by the aura. So it's harder to tell, you know, in the moment, but like by the aura, it's pretty good. Oh, that would be pretty sick, Dave. That would be really sick, actually. Okay, what character should we look up? Otherwise, I'm just going to continue. Oh, that doesn't look great. They could have banned the Hay Gang. If they ban Hay Gang here, this actually could be a decent game with like Geralt. Okay, thank God. Man, they drafted that Hay Gang so early. They basically got the rest of their comp for free. Got the reduced attack bar on the Vrad. You should be thankful for that. That proc is amazing. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Not killing the Verd there, too, was also, like, very sad for them. Okay, let's see. Someone said if you haven't done Dark Ciri yet. Okay, let's do Dark Ciri. We could also revisit Dark Yennefer. Oh, I did. All right, let's take a look. Dark Siri has been like really popping. You should come to us to make farming event tokens infinite by playing Gwent. I need more reason to play because it's so much fun. I know. I love Gwent. Did you set up a Talasha Leo combo yet? I have not, Kanagi. Maybe I should, actually, because I've already got Leo ruined, right? So maybe it would be good to just build a Talasha in case I wanted to get a nice little snipe builder. But the thing is, I've got those Swift runes elsewhere. So, I don't know. So I'm not entirely sure. Chat, are you doing a Talasha Leo snipe comp? Oh, just scoop Alan. Maybe one day. It's easily the best part of the update. Maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion at all, especially considering how much effort clearly went into it. Like, dude, all those cards and it's so much flavor text and like unique abilities. I mean, some of the abilities are kind of ubiquitous or repeated, but it's like that's more for like, I think, ease of use from a player standpoint. It's like, you know, I'd love to see something fully fledged, to be honest. I think that it's a really good addition to the game. So the Dark Series is very much like setup. Who was the one with the 2A flavor text hint? That was Marble. The light, that was the light battle mammoth. Also, I just posted the survey again. Alan, eu quase brasileiro lindão. Petition to make PvP mode for the Gwent game. Anything would be great. Anything else with the Gwent card game. Which do I prefer, the dark or light Geralt? That question comes from Alan over on YouTube. I really like the light one, but I actually haven't checked out the dark. I'm gonna stop this game just because I think our guy does lose in the long term. Let's go see the dark Geralt. But actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me do my due diligence first, guys. I need a refresher on... Oh, this is the one with the alchemy passive. Increases the duration of buffs granted by skills on yourself by 1 turn. Increases damage dealt to the enemy by 20%. The debuff activation rate by 10% for every buff granted on yourself. However, your HP decreases by 10% if you gain a turn while you're granted with 3 or more beneficial effects. Dude, it's kind of... This is like Nyx adjacent in a way. Kronuk, no worries, dude. I'm not going to be able to interact much since it worked. Thank you for watching, though. Vamos lá. É nóis. Que lindo. You're so funny, Alan. I am, dude. I'm having a great Friday, actually. It's been a lovely day so far. I accidentally slept in a little bit. I didn't wake up until like 8 a.m., which is not like me. But I really needed it. I had such a fun night out. I played board games with some friends last night. We played a magnetic version of air hockey, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to say that out loud, but that is it. It was fun. It was great. We played a magnetic air hockey, watched some creepy YouTube videos, had some teriyaki chicken for dinner, and then called it a night around 11. I slept in and woke up at 8 a.m. You're insane, says Soy Sauce. Yeah, they are. They are really fun. I learned a couple new card games too. And then I'm playing Magic tonight, which will be really cool. Okay, sets up the defense break on there. I want to see the Dark Geralt in action. Let's see if he actually like contributes something. Although this guy's kind of like definitely on the back foot at the start here. I just need a better, more consistent R5 team if you get a chance. We can talk about R5 a little bit if you guys want. If you guys want assistance, account help, whatever you need, just let me know. And I'm in chat channel 10. Send your question there. And also Motive, thank you for the reminder. You guys can use Command Meetup too. There's a meetup coming up in Seattle, Washington on the 24th. It's going to be at a local game store there. Smoking Mid says, I used to love Magic the Gathering. No way. Let's go. What did you play? How long ago did you play? I'm a big proponent for Commander. I have like 11 decks, and I was building one. I was building one a little bit last night. I just barely unlocked R5 10 minutes ago. We can talk R5 a little bit. Do you guys want to see what my R5... Have I ever shown my R5 team? I don't think my R5 team is anything crazy. Oh, I forgot I can't get there this way anymore. I was just doing R5 before the stream, actually. So this is the team that I use. This is more or less what I use. I don't know. Wait, does my Vanessa even have runes? Oh, yeah, it does have runes. I forgot that she was in there. It's a lot of supports, a lot of cleanse. I find that having you need damage reducers, you need cleanse options, so like something that won't get stripped away, you know? Like Fran gives the immunity, but the boss strips it. It's a man play Magic. Do you marry me? Opa. Opa. Is it better to get Astar than getting Tyron for Necro team? I would do Tyron, to be honest. I usually go for Tyron first. It depends on what state of the game that you're in. But honestly, like, getting the Tyron the Water Sylph just makes everything so easy for TOA. Okay, you have monsters. Swag Potato, what's up? Good God, dude. The Artemiel front and center is so dope. Let's go see what options you have. Also, if you don't have a BJ5 team, it's... Although you might actually have a BJ5 team. Oh, I don't think so, actually. But you can just use... You can just use 3 semi-starter teams instead. Gummy? What are you doing here? So, all right, Evan, if you had to choose between Kermit and Goofy, who would you rather have added to the game? Garmito. Kermito. I think Kermito 100%. I'm losing brain cells doing the card game in Summoner's War. Gwent showcase? Anybody? Is it time to do a Gwent showcase? I love Raok in R5 actually. Also Brandia is probably like the best damage dealer. IMO. These are great. I just don't know if the Baelgar doing enough damage is my question. Where's your crit rate lead? There's your attack. Is this your crit rate lead? 23% for fire. And then this is your 40. This is your 40, right? I don't know if the Baelgar is doing quite enough damage for this. Ellie Shell says, hello, the card game is so fun. I loved Gwent back in the day, and an SW variation is the hype, man. I know. I love it. They put so much love into that. Better off using the Fire Whip Girl? So none of us know Hua's, like, family name, is what I'm hearing. None of us call her the Rakshasa. That's a word that I'm not willing to say on stream. Like, sometimes there's words that I just kind of avoid saying on stream because I just can't say them reliably. Like, colloquially, that's one of my favorite words of all time. Like, that's an S tier word. But I don't say it on stream because it's very easy to mess up. That's S tier words. For sure. Also, like, dude, indicative, S tier word. Like, that is so fun to say, and you feel so good saying it. And comparable. Like, comparable, indicative, colloquially, these are all S tier words of the English language. Like, I'm a huge fan of these. Kronuk, I actually like what you have for R5. I don't know if I'd be using Savannah necessarily, and I think you could probably look to see if you could find some more damage for your Baelgar. I know that's a little bit broad, but we can make that happen. What 4-star should I get from the new player event? What? No way, level 31 and you already have the Light Demon. Dude's got Lucy casually chilling on his account. And a Dark Siri. No way. That's so cool. I would probably go for Tyron. I usually recommend Tyron for folks. Oh my god, this guy's got the luck. This guy's got the magic fingers. He's got the magic fingers on this account, for real. The S tier English word for betas is ultimately. Yeah, are you for anti-disestablishmentarianism? Maximiliano. Hey Evan, I need your advice. I'm kind of stuck because I have farmed so much DB12 and GB12, but my runes are still not that good to get more than 1250 in RTA. I even have Leo, Vanessa, Minato. Okay, Maximilian, put something in chat channel 10 and I'll jump in and see what's going on. And I can try to help you figure out what runes to keep and sell and what to focus on to get there. So just to answer this question, I usually recommend getting the water sylph from the 4-star event. Let's find that boy. Tyrone. I normally recommend getting him. He's got a 19% speed lead, which is great, and he's just got this amazing controls kit. Like his CC is like probably one of the best kits in the game. He's got freeze and slow on skill 3. He's got AoE attack bar reduction on skill 2. Although all of the sylph's skill 1s are probably the objectively worst in the game. I think this is probably the worst skill 1 in the entire game. Like, just objectively speaking. But the rest of the kit is so good that you just ignore it. So you have to land. The reason why this is so bad, you just throw an orb, you just attack, and if you crit, you get a crit rate buff. You have to crit to get a crit rate buff? That's so stupid. Dude. Let me tell you, if I was in charge, that'd be the first thing I change. If I was in charge, nothing else. Nothing else is on the list. I would just fix that. Oh, Carnegie. I'll get Tyrone. Thanks. No problem. I already have him summoned in the event. Excellent. That's good to hear. Maximilian, you should say something if you're on global and put it in chat channel 10. Oh, are you in EU? No, but I can head over. Might I present you Varad's first skill? All of the folks with like amazing control kits usually have like bad skill 1s, with the exception of like Rika. The occult girls are just built different, to be honest. Yeah, this is pretty lame. Yeah, this is pretty bad. At least it scales with defense. At least it scales with something now. Like it used to not. Nut perp. Who should I build next? From Pop. 483. Is this an LD account? No, I think I saw some elements back there. Okay, you know what we should do? I think we're going to have to... We can speed up the Giants team. I think I'm going to give you some recommendations to speed up your Giants time. Because at 2 minutes 50... Oh, there's not a lot here. There's not a lot here. Are you shifting to being an LD only account, actually? That's a good question. I don't know if that's your plan. What's up, Code? What's up, Code? Welcome. Need help for the PC Abyss hard team. Oh my god. Vampires walking dogs. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about vampires walking dogs. Are you already doing that? You are. Okay, let's talk. Wait, 40 seconds. This looks great. 40 seconds is amazing. Dude, that shark is legit. Yeah, I know, Gummy. It is very cool. So I have a question. What's the problem with this 40-second team? What in... Something just fell behind me. Can you make a Punisher's Crypt team? Yes. But for Dark Eternal, is it not consistent? Let's see if we can help Swag Potato first, because a 40-second Punisher's Crypt team is like really, really solid. This is a good place to start. So the last video that went up on the YouTube channel over the weekend was a guide to Punisher's Crypt Hard. And in it, I talk about my new favorite team, the VWD, Vampires Walking Dogs. So you take Verd, the Fire Vampire, and you take Ergar, the Dark Vampire Lord. If you don't have one, he is available in the shop, in the Ancient Coin shop. And you can get Ancient Coins just by playing in events. So it doesn't look like you have him yet, but he's got a 38% attack power lead in dungeons. And he offers a unique vampire buff. Well, it used to be unique to him, but now it's slightly more ubiquitous. It's an evergreen keyword now. So you take him. He's your leader. You have Verd, and then you have a Crow, the Dark Inugami. You have a Raok, the Fire Inugami, and you have an Ikaru, the Water Inugami. And so he's just... It's 2 vampire dog walkers, and they're just pedaling on through the Punisher's crypt. Just got Wind Paladin. Let's go. Congrats, Clark. We're all getting nat 5s today. Okay, let's see how I can help. So this kind of looks like maybe the Fatal set was a little bit forced, right? Because we got defense here, we got attack here, and attack here. I don't know where all the runes are. It might be that you have a ton of units ruined right now, maybe. That could be the case. So first, this is a very broad recommendation. I would try to consolidate your rune pool a little bit. It's less restricted than it is in like RTA. You don't need to go so far as to only have 10 monsters ruined. But if you're not using a monster for a prolonged period of time, I would take the runes off. Like, throw Raok on a set of Violent. It's going to go way further on him than it will on some other people. You can do speed, crit damage, attack. You can do attack, crit damage, attack on your 2, 4, and 6 slots. You're going to rune Crow in a similar way, except I would put him on either Fatal or Rage. I'd put him on either Fatal or Rage. This is not bad. You don't necessarily need to change your Crow. Yeah, this is actually totally fine. The HP is a little low, but the rest of it looks great. Then you can find your Ikaru. Ikaru's a little harder to rune if you don't have the runes already set up for it, or rather if you haven't collected a bunch of defense guard runes. You need to get Ikaru's defense to 2381 additional, assuming that you've got your levels into defense all maxed. Let me look at... Where's Verd? I already lost track of Verd. Verd you'd want to have on a damage build, and it looks like you've got something very close to a damage build on him. The only thing is that your Verd is very fast. To be the most efficient, you actually want him to move last on the team, but honestly, that's okay. Like, it's not going to make or break it, I think. I think it's predominantly an efficiency thing, Swag Potato. Thank you so much for the account review. You're welcome. Okay, Pop, we're going back in. Let's talk about what unit Pop should build next, because they brought out more units. Yeah, this song goes hard. Oh, guys, I've been listening to a song all day, but I don't think I can say what it is. I don't know if I can say what it is. Wow. Dude, this account is amazing. Look at this. The Gyo and the Cigar. I really want both of those units. I know I talked about wanting the Wind Indra today, and that is still true, but Cigar has been at like the tippity top of my most wanted list for quite some time. Dude, the sharks. Oh, gotta say, Swag Potato is such a good name. Yeah, it is. X Shinobi, is there a spot where I can post a photo for you to see my solo R5 team so you can help improve? You know, that's a really good question, X Shinobi. I don't think there is in while I'm on stream. You could always send it to me on Discord though. Arinkar, we're on global right now. So Pop, I don't know, I forget what. Can we run Ikaru without the required extra defense? And that comes from Frigg over on Twitch. I would not necessarily say that you should run Ikaru without the required defense. Just because, I mean, like, if he doesn't have the requisite defense to pull... So for anybody who hasn't used Ikaru just yet, because I know we got some new players in chat, he has a team-up on skill 2. Team-ups are really good. They bring a certain number, an X amount of monsters with them when they attack, and that also reduces their cooldowns, something to keep in mind. He can bring up to 3, so that's a total of 4 monsters attacking. I would say that you should really try to hit that 2381 defense. I know it's a big number, it is hard to hit, but it's just so worth it. Like, it's truly great if you can get that to work. It's a lot of damage, it's a lot of utility, because if you happen to bring Verd, the Fire Vampire, whenever he crits, he gains your team a total of 40% attack bar, because both of his skills hit twice, right? So 20% per hit. That's a lot of turn cycling. So if Ikaru pulls him, if Rauk pulls him, if Crow pulls him, you're cycling so many turns and just leaving your opponents in the dust. I am in chat channel 10. Chat channel 10 on the global server. Weirdly, for a safer Necro team, you could slot in the Fire Panda. That's a really good take, Byron. You're absolutely right about that. So let me just recommend something. If you're focusing on RTA, can't go wrong with building a Moor or a Masha. Dude, you've got great options back here. I didn't see what your Giants team is. You could always incorporate an Akamamir into it. What? Your Veramos is only 5-star? You have all these monsters built? Or is this like a second one? No way you haven't built a Veramos yet. That's crazy. No way. That's actually wild. Okay, so if you need to improve your Giants team, you can build these guys. What is with this account? This account is tripping me out. It's got so much good stuff in it. There's a Shaman back here. Have you built a Shaman yet? Hold, please. You haven't built a Shaman yet either. Shaman's a great investment. Second Awakening a Shaman is like one of the best things you can do for your Necro team. And he's neutral. He's element neutral because he's light. So he's max HP scaling damage for wherever you need it. Okay, those are my answers. If it's RTA, go either Moor or Masha or both. If it's PvE content like Giants, Dragons, etc., you should build Veramos, and you should probably prioritize doing a Second Awakened Shaman. Oh, guys, I need to stretch. Oh my god! Oh, that felt good. Evan, look at me account. Dark Triss! Nice, dude. Oh my god. That's awesome. Wow. Oh, this account's got all the luck. Dude, where's my luck? All these people with LD5 and I'm over here with just a Lydia. Like, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. How do you ruin her? Avanzada. Como vai, lindinho? I'm doing well. Tudo beleza? Tudo beleza, rato? Tudo bem, lindão? Evan should go back to doing on-stream push-ups. Thank you, you know, honestly, I should bring those back. Scared. Oh, that was bad luck. Stoic summon for somebody yesterday? Oh, wait. Yes, I think I heard about that. I think I heard the number. Okay, wait. Let me go look and see Dark Triss. Have we talked about Dark Triss yet? I don't think we have. So it's an AoE, hits 3 times, and it tries to put on a dot for every hit. This attack ignores defense in proportion to the number of harmful effects granted. No way. That's so sick, actually. Wait, dude. Run this with Nefties. Before I answer this question, let me go watch. Let me watch a replay. This sounds like potentially very hype. This does sound really hype, potentially. Just pulled Fire Siri. Have you talked about her yet? No, we haven't. We have not talked about the Fire Siri yet. We'll do that after this. Wow, Naruto's dad going crazy. So far, there are no debuffs on the enemy team. This is kind of a rough... this is a rough game for the Dark Triss. I don't think this is gonna be I don't think this is gonna be the game for Dark Triss, to be honest, but hold on. It's not looking too bad for the rest of the comp, to be honest. I think Camilla has the potential to solo this team, which is crazy to say. Okay, now there's a chance. Not a lot of damage. Might not be built on a damage build. Okay. I love the Elenoa with this. What does Dark Triss do? So she does an AoE attack. It hits 3. I just looked it up. That's the only reason why I know this, just to be totally clear. I did, to be frank, I forgot what she had done too. She attacks 3 times. AoE tries to apply a dot with each hit, but the attack ignores defense based on the number of debuffs on them. All right, so I'm going to speed this up just because I want to see if Camilla solos, because there's a big chance that Camilla solos this. Oh, but Minato just deals so much damage, dude. Naruto's dad goes crazy. Okay. Come on. Come on, Camilla. Come on, Camilla, you can do it. No, she can't do it. No. So close. The defense requirement is 2381 additional, assuming that you've maxed your defense already. Oh, this guy won with her, I think. This guy won with her. Oh. Okay. Here we go. This is an opportunity to see her do some work. Everybody's open. Now they are significantly less open. Dude. I don't think we're never gonna get to see her actually do anything. Okay, instead of the Dark Triss, someone asked about the Fire Siri, right? The 4-star Fire Siri. Where do she be? Let's see if folks are using her. Salve no chat. Sejam bem-vindos na live do Come to Us. I just put the survey on YouTube chat again, by the way. And you can use command new survey if you're on Twitch to fill that out. Yeah, Dark Triss did not have an amazing game that time, but that's okay. It wasn't really her fault. Okay, Rakuni can turn this around. Stop focusing the content. Stop focusing the content. Oh my God. Fala português. Desculpa, não fala português. Meu sotaque é goiano. Beijão Goiânia. There goes the content, dude. Everybody keeps focusing the content. Okay. So, how to ruin the Dark Triss. After the extensive research that we've done, I mean, building her with a little bit of damage is probably like the way, because you need her to actually do something when she's ignoring that defense. She needs accuracy, she needs speed, probably some crit damage. That's what I would do. Swift if she's tuned with like with your AoE stripper. Otherwise despair, because you'd want to add on another buff, or a debuff rather. You could even put her on seal, to be honest. I mean, will is obviously going to be better, but if she's ignoring defense in proportion to the number of debuffs on people, you would love to have her land like 3 dots, a stun, and a seal. That's extra debuffs for you. So that's actually a unit that I could see ruined on seal, to be frank. Yeah, I wouldn't force seal though. I would opt for will first. Water Siri plus Carlos. You guys are on it with the ideas. Hold on. Said Water Siri. Lady of Space and Time. Your attacks always land as a crit when you attack the enemy with a slower attack speed than you. Critical hits won't occur when you're attacked by the enemy with a slower attack speed than you. Wait, that's so hype. Are you serious? This is so good. What? Hey, Nelly, what's up? Morning money. I lost the E. I'm just money. I love it, dude. Welcome to the chat, Nelly. Nelly, I was just telling folks I'm building a new magic deck. I think I'm gonna give Torwaki the Younger a try. Evan, my favorite Come to Us employee. Thank you, Jordan. That's nice. That's very sweet. Stand by. I want to see if anybody's played with the Water Siri yet. Oh my God, it's already 11. I wanted to play. Guys, I might play a little RTA. I actually wanted to play while you guys watched so that you guys could give me some insights. Okay, so this is like a bruise. Oh, the Carlos is on the enemy team. Oh, this is just two cool comps up against each other. Can we see? I don't know if he wins this, but I actually like the enemy team. Watch this. They've got Eleanoa on the... They've got Eleanoa. Oh, I thought that was Jessica, but it's the wind bag girl. Oh, the E is always there. Thank you. I don't want to see Carlos die. I can't watch that. I love Carlos too much to watch him die, dude. I love that. One of my favorite units in the entire game, to be honest. He's actually one of my favorite units. Yeah, this is not the game for the Water Siri. However, this is just a dope comp for the enemy team. It's kind of why I wanted to watch it. Oh my god. Yeah, the loading screens are actually way better. Way better now. That's... wow. That was pretty dope. Okay, we just watched that one. 1562. So he loses this one, I think. We could see if he wins this, but I don't know if he will against a Sonya. Let's keep looking real quick. Oh, if he bans Leo, this is gonna be cool. He has to ban Leo. For Ikaru, you'd need 2,381. So 2381 additional. Thank God he banned the Leo. We might actually get a game. Nice. Early kill on the Gyo. Not a super impressive hit from the Water Siri to begin with. Okay, the monkey is goated. Ole macaco. The monkey is goated. He doesn't care about elements. Dude. The monkey keeps killing my content. Okay. Chat, should I try to get back up to C2? Is that phone throw too loud, by the way? Should I turn that down? Oh my god. Can you help with Necro and also to improve as well? Yes. Let's go, Miles. Let's do this. Got C2 easy, baby. Yeah, dude, I fell. No, it's just right. Thank you. You said help with Necro? Let's take a peek. Stoic! What's going on, dude? Welcome to the chat. The summons, I got Ren. I got the Fire Shadowcaster. I got Ren. How did your summons? It didn't... I heard you summon for people. How did that go? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm focused. I'm focused in. I may take out the Spectra depending on how fast it is. Let's see. No way. Jordan says, Evan, did you see ACOG summons? He got like 7 LD Nat 5s for a guy. I wish I was that guy. I guess I'm just not him. The Airgar is great. The Fran is cool. The Lauren's good too. Honestly, though, do you have an Ikaru with... So the Ikarus don't have the defense requirement, unfortunately. If they did, I'd say that we might be able to use them here. So we're going to keep Airgar. You have Astar. We're going to incorporate Astar into the team. She's amazing. I would actually put her on Rage if you can swing it. If you can put her on Rage instead, it's going to be significantly better. Oh, wow. Brandia. Let's go. We're not going to use Brandia, though. Well, actually, if you're open to speed tuning it properly, we could use Brandia, technically. If she's last, she could do some serious damage. GZ on the wind, Geralt. Okay, so realistically, I would say that you should probably use Airgar as your lead. You can bring Rauk Aster. I would like an Ikaru in there. Hold on one second. Let me show you what my team is just for reference. So this is my team, right? This can be Airgar if you don't have the Water Cannon Girl. Where's my Airgar? There you go. So this, it can kind of be this, right? This can kind of be your team for code. The reason and here's my Aster, right? So this is her on Rage. She has pretty low crit damage. I mean, crit rate, but there's Shaman. Technically, Shaman could even be your Brandia, right? But the ultimate goal needs to be that your monsters that hit multiple times need to move first. So in this example, you'd want your Airgar to go first, then you'd probably want your Ikaru to move next, then your Rauk, followed by your Aster, and then your huge damage at the end. Speed tuning is kind of important with this dungeon because the boss has that shield that absorbs 7 hits at the start, right? You don't have Shaman, I have Water Cannon Girl. Okay, so you could actually use Water Cannon Girl here instead. She's great, and you can awaken her now. I prefer her because she attacks all enemies 8 times, and if there is only one target, all 8 of those attacks are going to go to one person. So that means she has enough to break the shield and 1 left over to apply defense break. This is a crazy skill, probably the perfect one for Necro, to be honest. So if you have her, I'd use her. You can awaken her now, I think. People say you can. I don't, but you can. And then instead of Shaman, you could actually use your Brandia if you're open to speed tuning. Again, tuning's kind of important. The shield needs to be broken and she needs to move last. That's the only thing. If you're not confident in that, you could probably use Crow and you'd be able to have another team up effect. So that way you can make sure that the shield is broken. And man says, I use the awakened version. The AI works 100% now. Villicent, can you give advice on my Abyss, Punisher's Crypt, and Steel Fortress teams? If you're on EU, I'm Spicus in-game. Guys, there's a few folks over on EU that need some help. Maybe I should move over there real quick. Let's just, let's do that real quick. Let's go over to Europe. Let's jump over there. Chat channel 10, if you're on EU, now is the time. Craig, what's up? Can you just get me G1? Can you just get me a quick G1 in RTA? Thanks. No problem, Craig. I got you, dude. G1 coming right up. Yes, sir. I just met an arena defense with 3 Jaegers and nothing else. That's crazy. Oh, that's insane. Yo, did you guys see the Fuse News intro, by the way, with the Evan body pillow? Thought that was pretty funny. Oh. Oh, no. Elia. Elia, no. Elia, leave me alone. Elia, stop. Elia, cease. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go through all of this. Why does she need to talk to me so much? Everybody's talking. I gotta play 80 hours of The Witcher 3 before I can actually get into the game. Okay. Thank God. Here we go. Chat channel 10. Let's talk, EU server. Chat channel 10 is where I'm hanging out. If you have a question, let me know what you need help with. And while you're waiting for that, you can use Command Meetup to learn more about the meetup happening in Seattle, Washington on February 24th. I feel like there was something else I needed to talk about. I think there's a Steel Fortress guide coming out tomorrow, too. Is tomorrow February 3rd? then yes, a free-to-play starter guide for the Steel Fortress Abyss is releasing on the channel tomorrow. Cough Summit. Yes, the Summit. America's Summit. Guys, if you registered for the America's Summit, you guys need to make sure that you pay attention to the Goodwill lobbies that are going to be opening up. They're going to open up lobbies at 4 p.m. Pacific time for Latin America and 6 p.m. Pacific time for North America every Wednesday. You're going to have approximately 1 hour to rack up as many wins as possible, and that's happening every week. Then at the end of the month, there's going to be monthly trials, which are online tournaments where you take the top players from each and make them fight in a traditional bracket. That's all online. And then based on it, that whole process is repeated for 3 months. So it's February, March, April, and at the end, the top 4 are brought out to LA. So make sure that if you're involved in the Americas Summit or you want to be, follow our social media as well for all the updates on that, and watch the Fuse News. There's it's going to be, it's a 3-month league. This season of the Americas Summit is going to be awesome. Okay, Spicus. Let's go to Spicus first, PC and SF Abyss, just because they specifically asked about that, and then I jumped over. Oh, excuse me. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Ooh, haha. Okay, sorry about that giant yawn, guys. It's almost like I'm tired. I am. Dude, this song, what song is this? This is really good. Guys says, what's this new build from the Witcher event do? The new build? The collaboration is... do you mean like the whole collaboration? Okay, so... Oh, excuse me. Oh. Dude, I need to drink another cup of coffee. For real. Like, I don't know what's going on with me right now. And I'm standing. You know what? Maybe if I just kind of stretch it out a little bit. Let's focus in on the Steel Fortress first before we talk about the Punisher's Crypt. In Steel Fortress, the beneficial effect block is just so necessary, right? You need to make sure you land that, otherwise you're not going to clear. I see what's going on here with the triple team up, trying to get the cooldowns back for Airgar, so that way he can be your predominant source for the buff block. But I would recommend incorporating a Second Awakened Zinc into the mix. I think that he's probably the best source of buff block that you can find. So if you can fit him in here, you could take out the Ikaru. You could take out the Ikaru and put in 2A Zinc and see if that helps. And make it so that he moves first on the team. The other thing that I can't stress enough that is like really important for the comp is will runes, right? So if you want it to be like the safest possible, you can put that 2A Zinc that you're eventually going to build on double will. And the reason why you want him on double will is because he's going to move first. So he goes ahead of everybody else to try to apply buff block on the boss. That means that a set of will runes is useless. One set is useless. But if you put him on 2, he'll have enough will to go back around and lap. And so by the time it's his turn again, he will still be immune and the boss can't have stunned him. So if he missed, he'll have a second opportunity. You run him, you run Airgar, you run Raok, you can run Crow, and I love the Lauren. I think that's really the only thing you need to do. Just make sure that Crow goes last, so that way he can deal big damage. A set of will runes goes a long way in this dungeon. And you're going to hear me say that in the video tomorrow too. Now for Punisher's Crypt as well, Punisher's Crypt, your team is looking pretty good, Spicus. Is it just not consistent? Tell me what's going on with that. Because that time looked about right. 23, oh, your Ikaru isn't pulling everybody. 2381 at a short 21 defense. So if you can try to find 21 defense somewhere, oh, you can just swap out this artifact. Boom, there you go. Just swap this over to defense. Oh, but you also have determination sets in here too. So you might actually be pulling enough. I didn't realize that you were on determination. So you might actually be good. So your results may vary. Just double check that. Oh, your Vert is lacking a little HP. That could be something. You could try to get rid of some resistance. I see some resistance in here. See, so like if you were to get rid of this resistance, find a rune with HP there instead, that might actually be more helpful to you. Let's check Crow. Crow, you know what? Crow could use some artifacts. Put some crit damage on skill 3 or some damage dealt on light on this guy, and he's lacking some HP as well, so I don't think he's going to be able to take a hit. You could instead put him on speed, crit damage HP, or attack, crit damage HP, and I think because he's really fast. I'm not saying lose all of that speed, right? Like, you want him to be around 40-something speed, 40-something additional speed, but I think this kind of boils down to, I don't think your monsters are being able to, or how can I phrase this sentence better? I don't think they can take the hits from the boss reliably, so I think that might be it. So 3 things I want you to check on. 1, I want you to just double check that your Ikaru is pulling 3 people. The second thing I want you to check on is if your Crow is surviving, and then I want you to see if your Verd is surviving. Those are the main things I want you to check on, and then if there's any problems with those, you can add more HP onto your Crow or your Verd, and or both. That might be it, to be honest. Who should I build next? From Frig69. What are you focusing on right now, Frig? Your dungeon times are pretty good. You haven't made it to Spiritual Realm Abyss yet, so you could work on a crit rate buffer, like Seek and try to find Aster. You could build a team for that. That could work. I would love to see that. It doesn't look like you're really playing RTA yet. Not a lot of people farm Spiritual Realm, though, but I do farm it for fight runes, if I'm being honest. I thought this was an RTA stream. You know, honestly, I do want to... I'm on EU right now, Feed. I'm on EU right now. Put a message in chat channel 10. I was going to play RTA, but then I was like, you know what? If we can help some folks, let's do it, you know? Hang on, let me connect, says Feed. Yes, I need Spiritual Realm and PC teams. Also working on Ikaru runes. Got it. Roger that. Oh, here we go. So you can use Verd as a damage. You can use Verd as your lead. Oh, excuse me. So you can use Verd, Rauk, Astar. I like Seek, the Fire Hellhound, and Lauren. That's your team right there for Spiritual Realm. Just make sure that Seek moves first. That's the thing. Seek move first, so that way he can apply the crit rate and attack buff to everybody. And then after that, the world is your oyster. You just want Lauren to move next. So it should go Seek, then Lauren to set up the defense break. And after that, you're pretty much good, dude. You want, for efficiency's sake, in most places, you want Verd to move totally last. And the reason for that is you want to make sure you're gaining the full 40% attack bar. Otherwise, you're losing out on some efficiency there. That's basically the reason why you want him to move last. And I know we just talked about Punisher's Crypt a bit, but you can still use... You can do the Vampires Walking Dogs team. You can use Ergar, Verd, Crow, Ikaru, Rauk, and that's a really solid team for that. Thoughts on a more consistent Dark Rift team? Let me look. Oh, dude, this song. I do not like this song. Can I like... Dude, this song is like so... I don't know, it's weird. Not a huge fan of it. Let's see what you got on this. What you got on this so far? Honestly, this looks great. I don't know what else you got on your... I don't know what else you got on here. Was there attack buff in there? I guess Talia buffs her own attack, right? But the only thing that you could... Oh no, you had Fran. You had Fran. Dude, if I had one of these... Oh, dude. Can you help bettering my runes? Frig, perfect. I did try your dog walk, but can't do the 10th floor yet. Okay, cool. I love that people are calling it my dog walks. That's amazing. So help you with your runes. Yeah, let's go look. I'm glad you're asking this question, because this is definitely the hardest part of Summoner's War. Oh my god, you already have a shaman. That's amazing. This is great. I'm so glad you got this early. So it seems like you understand to a degree, right? You got plus 89 speed on Friend with Vio, plus 100 speed on Lauren and 89% accuracy. We need to tune up the Verd a little bit, right? So with Verd, especially early, you don't necessarily want to force a rune set. You know, if you need him to land a crit every single time. And I know that sounds kind of ridiculous when the difference is 7%. It's like 93 to 100. But when he's moving so many times in dungeons, you're gonna find that one time where he misses the crit, you don't gain the attack bar and you lose because of it. So I can't emphasize enough that it's really important that you just get him to 100% crit rate, even if it means not being on a full rune set. Like, you might just be on Blade and Broken. That might be it. But that's okay, because 100% crit rate is above everything in that case. For Vamp Dog Walk, is it speed or attack lead? I use the attack lead. I believe I use the attack lead. Need help deciding what team to go for in Giant with tomorrow's free rune removal. Ignore current team. I have Teshar and Luna. But I don't think I have the runes for that fast, efficient speed team thing. Oh, dude, I bet we could find them. I'll take a look. Oh, you can also use Water Geralt now, actually. Water Geralt is actually pretty decent in starter Giants teams, by the way. Okay. What is the answer to builds? I love running Shannon on the Abyss team for Giants. So if you run this on crit damage, I would put your Veramos on crit damage. I would mess around with some runes for this. If you happen to have a rage set lying around, or if you have fatal runes, I know they gave some for Geralt as well. But if you can put Veramos on crit damage, it's going to be a game changer for you. This dude does some crazy max HP scaling damage on skill 2 against bosses, because bosses have so much HP. So you can use him as your leader. Use him as your leader. You can bring Bella Dion as your defense break. You can bring Shannon to buff your team and keep them alive. Crow can be another damage dealer. And I like another max HP damage scaling monster. You could use Shaman, you could use Sigmaris, whatever you prefer. And that's a solid Giants team. I didn't actually get a chance to see what team you're using. You can also use Geralt, to be honest. Evan, did you explain how Siege matchmaking works yet? I had a work call. No, I did not. I did not touch on that, actually, Craig. I have all 6 stars out, plus a couple not maxed. All right, feed. Let's go. Hey, Evan, can I use Lyn as a replacement for a Kamamir if I don't have him? You can. You can. Actually, people usually use Veramos, Kamamir, and Lyn. And the reason is Lyn doesn't have any AoE, so it might be slower, but you can absolutely use her. Okay. For this, you don't think you have the runes for this? I bet you have the runes, dude, because I run this team. Feed, if I run this team, then I think you'll have the runes. Because this is my team, except I don't use Luna. So let's talk a little bit about this real quick, and then I might move back over to global before we end stream, just so that way I can show you what I'm using. Okay, this is good, actually. Look at this high crit damage. And the crit rate, you can go pretty lax on the crit rate with this guy, purely because, like, there's a crit rate lead here, plus he's opposite element of the boss, so he has a bonus. Dude, 201 crit damage. You can absolutely do this team, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. If anything, he just needs some skill ups, I think. But, like, dude, like, come on. You got this. And then you need Prilea. And then are you using Kona? Are you using Kona Mia? Because this team really wants like a Kona Mia. Oh, you are. You are. Okay, cool. And then let me see Luna, because I don't use this monster actually. Wow. See, that's awesome. That is pretty cool. Missing speed on monsters. You're missing speed on them. Would you believe if I'm missing skill ups on Kona? No way! Of all things to be missing skill ups on, dude. That's hilarious. Oh my god. You can find them in the shop or summon a bunch of unknown scrolls. Wow, that's hilarious. Luna is just better Lyn. Dude, this team is great. Honestly, I think you're just missing a couple skill ups here and there. You're missing speed though. Where are you missing speed? Like this is my team. I use this team, Feed. I use this team. Hold on. This is like except I don't use Luna. I want to re-emphasize. Team needs to be fast to avoid death. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by, one. We're gonna go investigate. I'm doing some recon over. I'm sending a squad down to Giants. Sending a squad to Giants to do some recon. Oh, I saw me for a second. Stand by. You'd be helping her. Oh, I was using this is not the team I was using. When you switch back to global, will you be helping or finishing the stream? Just came back to the game from before the account. Ash, put that in chat channel 10 and I'll help you. Just let me know which account is yours. Okay, so hold on. Let's see what I use here. And where's my Prilea? There's my Prilea. What else do I use? I use something else. I'm missing. So this is my comp. I just swapped back over to global just to look at mine. So this comp works for me, and yours is ruined better, I think. I guess I've got some more speed on the Wind Homunculus, actually. I've got some more speed on the Wind Homie. And I'm not missing skill ups on Kona. Oh my god, that's so funny. Actually, that's such a funny problem to be having. I see. Okay, so Feed, I guess that's... I do have like almost 20 more speed on my Wind Homie now that you mention it. So like this is the comp that I use, right? I like you could use Luna instead of Shaman. Like you could actually use Luna there instead. I think that's a great option. TOA hard 73. What is TOA hard 73, guys? No problem. Can I test my team on you? Like RTA? Yeah. Bananas. Apps? Yeah. You want to play? Put an invite. I'm in chat 10. Send me an invite. Hello. For TOA hard 73, I don't know what waves are leading up to that, Klein. Oh, the liches. The liches. Pop, stand by one. So, Bananas, just stand by for a second while I help with the Dragons team, and then we can do it. You need some control, and you need to focus the Antares. I know that that's sometimes easier said than done, but that is really the key. Like, Lauren, defense break, big focus, you know, like just focus down the Antares. Because I now know what you're talking about. They are, like, really tough, especially if you're on auto. Okay, Ash just came back to the game and needs help with Dragon's Abyss. I love Veramos. I would make sure that he's on a damage build, but I would incorporate a Vertihile, the Fire Vampire, instead as your leader. He should be your speed lead of 28%. To make this work, you technically don't need Fran and Lauren if your monsters are ruined. Right, you can also use Crow and 2A Spectra there instead. Let me just take a quick perusal. So here we go, 100% crit rate. Make sure he's on damage. He's a little slow. He might get cut by the boss. So see if you can find just a little bit more speed for him, but not a lot. Because he should move last. So you don't need to go crazy with that. This guy, because of a couple recent changes to him, he now deals crazy damage on skill 2. I'd ruin him on Rage instead. So make him speed, crit damage, HP instead. You can use Crow as one of your damage dealers. Let me just take a quick look. I love the payoff, love the crit rate and the crit damage. However, his speed is a little slow. I think I'd like to see him with 20 more speed. There might be an area where you could find some more, like, I know this one's contributing some good crit damage, but like the res you don't need, and you might be able to find one with higher speed. Let's look at Lauren. Oh my God, you've got her on fight. That's crazy. She needs to be fast. She actually needs to move first on your team. You can take her off crit damage. You can take her off attack. She should be on swift or violent. You can put her on speed, HP, or speed, HP, accuracy instead. Because she needs to be frequently landing that defense break and attack bar reduction. Like that's her main job, right? And then you can just use 2A Spectra, Second Awakened Spectra, the Fire Griffin, for your max HP damage scaler. Or you can start with Sig. Start with Sig, see how it goes. Your results may vary, though. I think Spectra might be better, and if not Spectra, you could use Shaman, but I don't see him. So I hope that helps, and I'm sorry to rush through that. Okay, Pop, let's do it. Test your team on me. Let's go. Reaper Death Seal, baby. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I'm first picking. That was... Anytime, Ash. Oh my God. Tell me what's happening. Are you about to use the light Triss on me? How hard are we going? Okay. Something's okay. Okay. Oh my God. wait, I'm going too hard. Unless I get destroyed, I might get destroyed. Let's see. Oh my God. Why don't we do it so that it's like I think the Juno does solo. I'm focusing too hard on the hit markers. I'm focusing on the hit markers. Oh wait, we're in a weird situation. We're in a weird situation where the dot damage is actually going to be doubled on Sath. Dude, I'm so sorry. I thought that you were going to use light. I thought you were setting with the Sath. I thought we were setting up for like a light Triss team. I thought that's what we were setting up for. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There is another one here. Swag Potato. Let's do it. The actual Reaper Death Seal is so funny. I love the Penta Reaper team. It's very fun. Oh my God. Let's actually slow this down then. What darn? No way. No way. I love this. I love Hadarn. Dude, that's so fun. Sath is a potato. Any idea, any advice on how to rune? Do you mean how to rune Sath? The Fire Reaper? I didn't think it would have ended that bad. Well, dude, you know what? I'm so sorry. I kind of picked a little hardcore. I didn't realize. I kind of picked a little hardcore. Oh, you mean you just got Evan? As in, oh, I see. You just got Evan as in the dark guy, the one in game. Honestly, that guy is, you know, I wish he was better. I might, you can try him out if you want. I'd rune him like full crit damage, like not a lot of crit rate, because he auto crits on that additional hit. Is this... This might be bad. Minato might take me out. Well, let's start here. Let's start here and figure it out. Okay. Okay, no stun. That's okay. Where we're going, we don't need stuns. Where we're going, we don't need... That tone, thank you so much. Let's... What do I want to do? I mean, I guess I should just remove the defense break, to be honest. Can I strip the immunity? Oh my god, she's so smart. She's so smart, dude. That was the time to do that too, because threat state gives reduced damage, which is kind of nice. Okay. We gotta whittle away the Huadarn eventually. Can I like get rid of that? Nope. I mean, yes. Why'd I say no? It worked. That's so weird. It did work. I was like, nope. I don't have a very good way to get rid of this. Huadarn. Oh, here we go. It's a lot of HP on that thing. Raccoony, you got to start doing some cleansing. I got to get rid of these debuffs. Otherwise, I'm going to lose in the long game. I'm a little scared, if I'm being honest. Maybe if I can... Let's see if I can get a clutch little stun. There we go. What skills should I choose for Wind Homie? You should choose the ones that scale. It's the bottom path, but the top row, if that makes sense. The top row of the bottom path. Can I stun? Nope. That was really greedy. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone for Huadarn instead. That was very, very greedy. Well, let's do this. Nice. Okay, so now Huadarn's kind of out of the way. So let's do this to get that out of there. Uh-oh. I thought that was going to do a lot more damage than it did. Okay. Now that should be deceased. Thank goodness. That was like actually a difficult puzzle to navigate. Like Minato with Huadarn is kind of fun because he gives you an extra bit of HP in the pool. Let's see if we can get a nice little stun there. I think now we should have it. I think now we should have it in the long term. But that was kind of like difficult to figure out. Okay, there we go. And then we do this. That was a great game. This was like actually a really, really solid game. I love that combination between Minato and like some way to keep him alive, be it like Huadarn or somebody else. That was really fun, Swag Potato. Chat, this has been awesome, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really enjoyed talking with everybody, going through the collab together, looking at replays, doing account reviews. Guys, I want to remind you too, watch out for the YouTube channel because we've got a guide for the Steel Fortress coming out tomorrow. So if you need help with Steel Fortress Abyss, hopefully that helps. And there was something else. Use Command Meetup to look at the Seattle, Washington meetup that's happening on February 24th. Sapan, I'm so sorry, but I'm already over time. But if you need assistance and you haven't seen it yet, I do have a Necro Abyss guide on the channel that might be helpful. And otherwise, I will help you. I can also help you next time I do account reviews. I do these pretty frequently. All right, y'all. Have a great day and a great weekend, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Through 6. And when you equip the requisite number of runes on a single monster, you'll activate the set bonus. Rune sets exist as either what's called a main set or an offset. A main set requires 4 runes to activate the set bonus, while an offset only requires 2. An example of a main set would be Violent, in order to get a 22% chance to gain an extra turn. While an example of an offset would be that very same Revenge rune that we talked about earlier in the episode. And in the case of the sets that only require 2, you can actually stack those effects. So for Nemesis, Will, and Revenge, etc., you can get additional instances of those abilities. There's also an edge case here. Intangible runes act as a wild card. They can complete any set, but you can only use one. So if you're short one violent rune, you can throw in an intangible and it will complete the set, thus acquiring you the set bonus. So that's what runes are. Now let's talk about how you get them. The runes that you really want drop from the Kairos dungeons. That means giants, dragons, necro, and the spiritual realm. You can also get what's called ancient runes from the